Every Boxing Day for the past 6 years, I've been going to JD Sports to buy heavily discounted sneakers and resell them for a profit. I even made it onto the news one year. Today, we're running it back to see if I can still make money and whether Boxing Day reselling is still actually worth it. Of course, we need some rules for today's challenge. Minimum 70% ROI on any item, and for the more expensive items, at least £40 profit. For example, if something is £50, I need to be able to sell it for at least £85. I've got a family lunch at 11:30, so I need to be finished before then. Let's get to the first JD. JD is supposed to open at 8. If it doesn't, then it's a long day. Somehow there's already a queue outside, so that gives me some sort of hope that they open at 8. Straight to the sale rack. Shocks for 60 quid, a bit high. 30 quid campus, 50 quid sambas. I mean, not great. That isn't looking good whatsoever. 30 quid campus isn't too bad. £40 Air Force. Just before we continue into the first store for today's Boxing Day sale robbery, where I'm going to make a bunch of money and show you what is profitable so you can do the same, I just need to let you know, if you're watching this right now, there is a 65%, yes, 65% chance you're not subscribed. So please quickly hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't seen my videos before, I make loads of different reselling videos on YouTube showing you how you can do it from home and showing you how I make this my full-time income as a full-time reseller, of course. So hopefully you've hit that subscribe button. Now let's get back to the JD video. £30 sambas, £40, £75, £70, £90, £90. These are 75, but I've got to make a margin on top, and they're not that nice. Oh my god, I thought those were black cats for a sec. How much are the Birkenstocks? £40. I'll be honest, so far, not looking good one bit. I mean, sometimes you find steals on these walls, but usually it's kind of cheap. Doesn't look like there's anything special. £70 for 95s. You can definitely resell something like that. And then these 95s, nothing special. Let's check the women's shoe, Sambas for 75 quid. It's more expensive than the outlet. And there's Shocks for 95 quid. Yeah, it's not looking good whatsoever, I'll be honest with you. There are these New Balance 1906, but 85 is a bit hefty. I have no idea about Adidas running shoes, but they look special. These Reacts are 60. I sell used pairs of these for like 40 to 50. Right, so we've got the Campus, £30, UK 10, very good size, and on eBay, £60, £50, £70, £60, £60, £50, 45, 50. I'm going to say conservatively I'll make at least 25 on these. So these are definitely a grab. Air Forces are UK 9, £40, brand new. You've got 70 quid, 110. Those ones are used, 70, 80, 75. So I think I can make 30 quid on them. These white and navy Air Forces, £50 a pair. I'm going to conservatively say you could probably sell these for like 75. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as there will be a second JD Boxing Day video out some point later this week. But I want to hit 20k in 2026. So by you subscribing right now, you're going to help me. And of course, let's get back to clothing now. Decent stuff. Like these Windrunners, 60 quid, £40 on that. You got a nice 60% off of that. £20 for that Adidas jacket. £55 Nocta tracksuit bottoms. Great success. What I'm hoping is that not everybody knows that they open at 8, because that gives me the advantage for the next JD. It's 25 to 9. Some JDs haven't even opened yet. There's a mess out here. Metcon for 35. That's not bad, you know. 35 on the Campus. It's not bad. I don't think there's enough of a margin though. I don't think there's anything left. This is what happens when you come after opening, is it does get ransacked. Then you got to charge it. £30 Gazelles. P6000. 80 quid. Not very good. It looks like people have already been here, to be honest with you, because it's half empty. The ends for 55's alright. 30 quid on these. These will sell for 55, 60. So it's not too bad. And this is the reality of it, is that there are other resellers in the game. It's not just Uncle Sam cleaning up at every single shop anymore. We still got 2 pairs. Shout out to the guy that came up to me and cleaned up before me. Really nice kid. Said he watched the videos and stuff. and also said he cooks on the Vinted monitor. So if you don't know about that, then get to know. The shop opens at 9. I'm getting there at 8:59, so I'll be there just after opening. The shop that I was supposed to go to right now, that opens at 9, the flipping place isn't open. The actual shopping mall. We're at another JD. There is a Foot Asylum, but I don't think it's open. This one's quite a rogue one. So, Foot Asylum is open. We'll go in there after. So, I don't know if resellers will hit here. 90 quid, 95. So got 1906 for 75. These A6 Gel Venture for 65 is decent. Salomon XT6. Nice colour. Shocks for 70. I mean, I've probably missed all the big steals. Forrest Gump for 30 quid. 110 quid. P6000s at £40. But they're GS. If they were women's, it might be worth it. The GS retail isn't too high. They're all 125 or 120. I've got these for 70. I think these are in the other JD though. Got some DNs for 60. Shocks for 70. It's alright. Sunders for 110. These P6 are 70 quid. Spezial for £60. It's not the £20 we were getting last time. Little did Sam know, it was about to get better. Yeah, the prices are nowhere near as cheap as they were. Or the alternative is that people have already bought all the good stuff. 90, 60, 75 quid, that's alright. We're not buying for ourselves, so we need to make money. 1,000, 50 quid. Good news, we are not leaving empty-handed. So don't worry. And we actually got good profit shoes. But I still managed to walk out with 2 pairs that are going to leave some nice profit. I'm going to go into this Foot Asylum. I'm not going to film in there, but if you like this video right now and subscribe, I'll go to another JD. It's mad loud in here, so I might have to voice over, but straight to the sale rack. We'll see what we can find. £70 Vapor Max is alright. £80, £90, 120, 90, 90. £70, 50 quid on them's decent. £80 on Clouds is actually really good. Gazelles for 35 is really good. There's Hokers for 50 quid. Spezial 35 quid. A6 65, £50 DNs. I'll give it to them. There's some good stuff. Oh my days. Yeah, that's a joke. 30 quid Sambas. Thank you very much. £30 Samba. I'll take that all day of the week. Now for 20 quid. And Samba for 20 quid, just on the end here. So obviously I'm going to grab all of them. I'm going to have to one-hand this because I'm not letting go of these now. 70 quid. I think these are mad popular at the minute. I think that's it, to be fair. I'm going to go for another look though. Oh, what are these? £25 Gazelle. I'll leave them for someone else, to be fair. All like the runners, so New Balance and stuff. There isn't anything. There's some P6 there for 80 quid. And there's some New Balance, but they look massive. They're 65 down there. I would love a pair of these, I can't lie. I think these are Vomero 17s or something. I think I've resold them on Vinted. It's not looking like there's too much. There's all these. These are in a lot of other JDs. And then Shocks, same old. I think they're cheaper than the other ones I've seen at 90. For the women's, it's just all the same. But they're like 20 quid off. I thought that said 25 quid, 85. These are my size. I think I would buy them for myself. I think 80 for these on Clouds is really good. But they're a size 11, I think. I'm gonna see if they're my size, but I don't think they will. These move for about 60-ish, so I'm gonna pass on them at 35. And then there's these Adidas jeans are actually really good. And then these Special, it's just not enough of a margin in them. But this colour is actually clean as hell, to be fair. Hokers, 50 quid. You could probably get about 80 to 90, but I'm going to leave them because not a high enough percentage margin. So put them back, and I think that's everything. Considering I came 15 minutes after opening, I'm not mad at what I've got. Boy, that's hard. 80 nugs hard. Oh, and I definitely would fit a large, but yeah, that is bad, boy. Milo 1.0s, 20 quid. Yeah, that's sick. 70 quid. I would pay 70 for that, to be fair, if I was buying it for myself. Obviously, with discounted text and whatnot. No, I've just seen these. Simpsons Crocs collab, £25. And look, I searched them on eBay. That pair sold in November for 80 quid, but that's the only sale I could find. I think there's one more, yeah, 60 quid. Look, technically the 5th JD I've been to, but in the video the 4th one, because one wasn't even open. And it was actually the biggest cook of all. So let me get to the car, I'll show you everything I bought. But you know what they say, you're only one spin away from your next biggest win. Pretty sure that's what they say. So we took a gamble by coming to this one after opening as well, and obviously this paid off so heavily. So let me get to the car and I'll show you what we got. And now the bit that obviously all you lot care about is, what did Sam buy and how much money did Sam make this year in the JD sale. So we're going to start with what I bought in shop number 1, which was these Air Force One. They're like a canvas material. Now looking at them, there is a couple marks on them like there, so these might go back if those marks don't come out. These were £40 and they're going to return me about 75, possibly £80, as they are a size 9, which is a good size. And then the other pair we bought are these Adidas Campus, like beige, I would say, cream maybe, and white, size 10. These were £30, and based off eBay sales they go for anywhere between 50 and 70, so conservatively we'll say 60 on these. I bought 2 pairs of these Gazelle Indoors, which I think they might be JD exclusive, I think. So yeah, we got 2 pairs of these at £30 each. Realistically I'll get 60 on these without an issue. Good colourway, in my opinion that is, and usually a good colourway on a shoe like that is a good seller. First pair I bought are these Forrest Gump Cortez, which are £90 retail and I paid 30 on them. They're a size 11, which is a good size, and eBay sales vary from 60 to £100, so I'm going to conservatively say we'll get £60 for these and double our money on them, which is obviously lovely. Who wouldn't want to do that? And then the other pair we bought, which I think I missed out on some of these in the first shops, but these are Asics Gel Venture 6s, which are actually very popular. These were only £65. Going off eBay sales, all the colourways sell between like 90 and £200. I think in this colourway I should be able to get about £110. Is going to be my approximate estimate, which would leave me with a £45 profit, which still fits our criteria. I'd say these are the best steals I got, starting with Samba, just black and white Samba, size 9.5. These are obviously what, 90 retail nowadays? £95 retail, and they were £30. And I don't even think they've even been tried on. Well, the display shoe hasn't, at least. And then following on with Adidas steals, let me put this in here. We got some Adidas Specials. These ones are size 7, which is a good size. They were £20. Now I should be able to get out on those Sambas. I'll get 60 all day, double my money. On these I'll probably get 60 as well. So what's that? Triple my money on these, which is nice. So these are £95 retail. It looks like they're an online return. These are grey and white Sambas in a size 7 again. These are £20. I'll get 60 and triple my money on them with ease. And then the other pair we bought, so this is the final pair. There should be a profit counter somewhere on the screen. Remember, I'm saying these numbers conservatively based off market pricing, so don't get annoyed if it sells for 55 when I said 60, or it goes for 70 and I said 60. It's very conservative numbers. We've got another pair of these Asics Gel Ventures. These were 50. I don't think they're as strong as a colourway as the other ones I bought, but I still think I should be able to get about 100 on these and make a nice profit on them. It is 11 AM on Boxing Day. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna hit 20k in 2026. I'm putting in the work. I've already got a ton of Vinted videos ready to go out in January every single week, so don't worry about that. Other than that, enjoy your Boxing Day. There might be one more video before the new year. There might. If there isn't, Happy New Year. And of course, peace.